lightsabers. From chopping off limbs to making sleeping bags out of domesticated animals, their phosphorescent glow has made them the most iconic weapon in cinema history. But what makes a good lightsaber battle? Is it manly pirouettes performed by the world's angriest circus acrobat? Is it the amount of limbs separated forcefully from their owners? Or is it amazing dialogue, like this?
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
Not if anything to say about it. I have.
You turned her against me!
See, I would like to make the argument that this fight between Vader and Obi-Wan, which mostly seems to resemble two elderly men carefully swatting flies off of one another, is vastly superior to this perfectly choreographed dance fight sequence from Episode 1. In both of these fights, a man loses what is basically his father figure. And both men scream out in anger and they lash out. Well, one of them lashes out, the other one mostly just goes back to dancing, but the reason why one of them works is simple. They've established a caring, believable relationship between them.
Father's lightsaber. This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight. Not as clumsy or random.
The scene on the Millennium Falcon where Obi-Wan teaches Luke how to use his lightsaber is a lot of the reason why this fight works so well. Luke finally has a connection to his father, and his dreams of greatness resurface for a moment, and Luke can forget all of the sorrow in his life. So when the person responsible for those feelings gets chopped down in front of him, that sorrow comes back in full force. We feel that sorrow with him. You know, rather than just feeling like he's a little bitch. In The Phantom Menace, the movie just assumes that we'll understand Qui-Gon's and Obi-Wan's relationship without showing it to us. They split up for most of the time, and the interactions they do have come off as stilted and void of emotion.
Be wary. I sense a disturbance in the Force.
I feel it also, Master.
Don't let them send any transmissions. Be mindful of the living Force, young Padawan.
Yes, Master. I'm sorry for my behavior, Master. It's not my place to disagree with you about the boy.
The results are that we never feel the impact of this. We never go, "No! Qui-Gon!" We mostly just go, "Aw, I like Liam Neeson." More than that, though, it's about the dynamic of the fight and how they convey their emotions through it. See, a lightsaber fight needs to have more of a consequence to its participants than someone getting their limbs chopped off or someone being, you know, dead. They need to be shaken to their core in some way. Their faith shattered, their hope crushed, their pride in tatters. It's all about driving the characters and the story forward. And that needs to be reflected not just in how they act after the fight, but how they act during the fight. See, a lightsaber battle is a conversation. It's an argument, and every swing with the sword is a point that they're trying to get across. Now this needs to be shown in how they fight and how they act. Because we all know that lightsabers are weightless, and yet Kylo Ren swings around his sword like it's a medieval fucking claymore. Not because he has to, but because he wants to. Because it feels good to do it, because he's frustrated and angry. You see, Star Wars is all about repressed emotions, whether it's romantic ones, sexual ones, incestual ones, or whatever the hell it is Yoda is feeling here, and that needs to be reflected in the lightsaber fights. So the more emotional your fight is,
You're a monster.
the better the fighting itself becomes. It becomes something satisfying, something compelling, rather than just something pretty.